According to BrewersAssociation.com, there are more than 8,000 breweries in the United States, all of which can sell growlers of their beer for the public to take home, which is usually 64 ounces of beer.
But if you are in Minnesota, that's not the case. It is the only state in the country to have a growler cap, which is something lawmakers and the industry are looking to change. Our Zach Fuller spoke with local breweries to hear their side of the story.
Thursday in St. Paul, lawmakers called for the lifting of the state's growler cap.
So what our bill does is to take away that cap and let these small businesses continue to sell their product through the front door, and they can have an unlimited cap.
Current state law says if a brewery produces more than 20,000 barrels of beer in a year, it can't sell growlers to customers, which limits business.
This is the book of liquor laws in the state of Minnesota in 1948. If you do a side-by-side comparison of what's in this book to what we have today, you'll see that very few things have changed.
Currently, growlers in 750 milliliter vessels are the only brewed products Minnesota's 200 breweries can sell directly to customers for to go.
So right now in the state of Minnesota, all breweries are limited to the size of vessel that they can sell in their tap rooms. So we've got a growler, which is 64 ounces, and then we have 750 milliliters, which can be either a crowler or a bottle, or a howler.
Something the Minnesota Craft Brewers Guild, an organization Dawn presides over, is trying to change to allow breweries to sell smaller containers and even 6 packs of beer directly to consumers. Not everyone wants to take a half gallon of beer home.
They would prefer to have beverages in a 12 or 16 ounce size, and so we want to be able to accommodate that.
Something other brewers agree with.
We're one of the only states in the country that has that type of limit. We'd like to see that loosened up too.
Even with the limit, crowlers and growlers have pulled these breweries through the pandemic.
Without being able to sell growlers and crawlers, we would have basically been dead in the water. People really did come out and support us here in Rochester.
In Rochester, Zach Fuller, KTTC News.
Finney says this bill will affect more than just breweries. It'll also help wineries, distilleries, and others in the industry.